Chapter 5 is finally here, and in today's video, I'm going to be providing you guys with 5 unnamed drop spots that you can use to qualify for the Solo Victory Cash Cup Finals, as well as have a spot in Finals that shouldn't be that contested. I'm going to be evaluating these locations on a couple of criteria. First, I'm going to see how many chest spawns / floor loot is at the location. Next, I'm going to see if there's any slurp or slap barrels or a slurp truck. Next, I'm going to see how many coolers are there. Next, I'm going to see if there's any movement such as launch pads close to the location or at the location. And last but not least, I'm going to take a look at the physical location on the map. Since zones are a lot faster, this is a little bit more important this chapter. The 5th best location that's unnamed that is on this list is just located northwest of Class C Courts. This place boasts 13 chest spawns, 23 floor spawns, 6 slurp / slap barrels, and it also has a launch pad close by. One of the bigger disadvantages of this unnamed location is the loot density and the fact that it is so far northwest. However, there is a launch pad there, so this isn't as big as a problem. This is definitely a solid spot if you want something low-key. 4th best location on this list is located south of Fencing Fields. This place boasts a good amount of chest with 19, also has a respectable amount of floor spawns with 50, has 5 slurp / slap barrels, there is 3 coolers, and there's also a launch pad. The biggest disadvantage of this POI, in my opinion, is the fact there isn't as much shield that you could get at some of the other places on this list, and the fact that the location is pretty much one of the most south on the entire map. The launch pad does help combat this a little bit, but this is a very underrated spot, in my opinion. The 3rd best location on this map, in my opinion, that's unnamed, is located at the most southwest corner of the map. This spot has a respectable 23 chests of loot, 55 floor spawns, 20 slurp / slap barrels, and there's also a launch pad just outside of the POI. The fact that there's a launch pad there really helps with the fact that this POI is so far south. The biggest disadvantage by far is the location of this location on the map. This is going to be very difficult to deal with when you have very far northeast zones. However, the significant amount of shield and loot density gives this spot a huge advantage to many of the other unnamed places on this list. The 2nd best location on this list has to be the spot just between Fencing Field and Pleasant Piazza. This place holds a decent 16 chests, 20 floor spawns, and only floor slurp / slap barrels, and doesn't have any movement. Now you may be wondering, why is this location on this list? And that's because there's a secret part about this location is the fact that there is constant amount of drones flying at all times, kind of like a hot drop. This is going to give you a significant shield boost of anyone around you, and this is going to guarantee your off-spawn fights are not as grief as some of the other locations. However, the biggest disadvantage is the loot density, the fact that there's not that much shield in terms of barrels, and the fact that I think because it's between these 2 POIs, it is going to be decently contested, if not very much contested. However, the hot drop loot is fantastic if you want to minimize your RNG. And last but not least, the 1st best place on this list has to be the location just to the west of Snooty Steps. This place has a respectable 18 chests, a massive amount of floor loot with 66 spawns. It does have a slurp truck as well as 12 slurp / slap barrels, has 7 coolers, and a launch pad. The only real disadvantage to this location has to be the fact that it is very much south and right next to where the best shotgun in the game spawns. However, there is going to definitely be no lack of loot here with the amount of floor spawns and the amount of free shield that is in this area. This is a fantastic way to make sure that you are set up for your Solo Victory Cash Cup W King or Finals, and I absolutely recommend landing at this location. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. And I hope I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.